property market in Sydney is hot as prices rise and houses are selling fast. Almost 90% of houses for sale were sold at weekend auctions in the inner west. According to the Domain Group House Price Report, Sydney's median house price is now just over $900,000. Buying a house for the purpose of investment can be a good way to secure financial stability. Buying a house at a young age may be the answer for this stability, but there is both an in-depth process and a risk to property investment. 28-year-old schoolteacher Sam Toe has invested in a property in Mortdale to financially secure his future.
Property investment wasn't so much a decision based on greed or gaining wealth. It was a decision based on securing my future financial position.
Mr. Toe spent half a year researching the ins and outs of property investing. Finding the right location for him was one of the most important factors.
We think it's quite a stable area with good growth prospects still. But it at this time we knew that it was, it's at all property in Sydney is very hot, and it was also for this suburb. I was going to pay an excessive, overpriced amount for the property, but it was a good place, so we still went ahead with it. Yeah.
So certainly you've got to look at how much equity that you've got to play with. You need to, so that's the key thing. You need to have a look at what your costs are going to be to get into the market. So we have things like stamp duty and so on, which are legal fees and insurances and so on that you have to fund. And then really we also then need to think about our income. So what your income stream is.
The equity of the buyer plays a central role in the decision to invest. Equity is your ownership of any assets after all associated debts are paid off. So essentially, how much money you have to play with.
If people don't have enough equity to be able to hold the property through a down cycle, that's the risk. Yeah, and so that's the key risk, because if you're forced to sell in a bad market, you probably wipe out your equity, or you could even, sometimes people have negative equity, sort of things.
Matt Toghull, 34-year-old firefighter, now owns 2 properties, a unit in Manlyvale and a house in Newcastle that he rents out for investment. He bought his first unit 4 years ago with the intention to hold it for as long as possible, but eventually sell it for a profit.
The longer you can keep property, the better, and I'll only sell it at the time where I sort of really need to, whether I want to buy a house of my own or another opportunity comes up. But I do want to try and keep it as long as I can, for sure.
Timing of his purchase and the location was also an important factor for Mr. Toghull.
I mean, it's good to see the prices go up for me, because I bought when the cycle was at a low point. So it's really difficult now to purchase another property, because the cost is so high. That's why I ended up buying up in Newcastle, because it's just seemed like better value for money.
Property investors are competing with first home buyers. However, maintaining an investment can help when purchasing a first home.
Seeing what the growth or what the benefits come out of that, and I can use whatever those benefits are to then provide a stepping stone to buy a nice place to live in for myself. Yeah.
This video is not promoting property investment. Any investment is done at your own risk. This is Jacinta Spees reporting for The Mint.